This is an urgent appeal from the Disasters Emergency Committee. Hundreds of thousands of people have fled their homes to escape conflict in Ukraine, leaving jobs, belongings and loved ones behind. They need shelter, food and water. You can help. To donate online, search DEC or text radio to 70150 to give £10. Thank you.
Streaming 24/7, this is Brum Radio.
Thank you for downloading this Brum Radio podcast. For more podcasts, visit brumradio.com.
Good afternoon, you're listening to Interval Theatre on Brum Radio. I'm joined on the telephone by Luke Walsh, who plays Drew in Rock of Ages, which is coming to Birmingham from the 9th to the 11th of September at the Alexandra Theatre. Good afternoon, Luke, how are you?
Hi there, I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright. You're actually in rehearsals just at the moment. How's that going for you?
It's going really well, yeah. Everyone who's new to the cast has picked everything up so quickly because we've had very limited rehearsal time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing to see the amount of information that everyone's retaining. The show's in really, really good shape at the moment. We had our first kind of stumble through run yesterday.
Yes.
We were just working through notes today, and we're going to have another run today. So it's it's going really, really well. Everyone's very happy, very excited, and it's starting to kind of make sense in our brains, where we're going, what we're doing, what props we've got. So yeah, it's I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy with the shape of the show, and I know our creative team are really proud of what we've put together so far as well.
And one of the things that people might not realise is when you come to Birmingham, your first performance to the public is on the Thursday, but you're going to be doing a few days beforehand to set up in Birmingham. How many days do you get to do for that, and what does that mean for the tour itself?
Yeah, no, you're quite right. So it's our first venue. So our crew will be getting there, I think, on the Monday with our band as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be setting everything together. They'll be putting the set up, setting up, the sound equipment, the lights and all that stuff. We will come in on the Tuesday. The cast will come in on the Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing kind of the tech side. So this is the week where we're in really early and we leave really late. So we have to, stand in place, get all the lights right, make sure the sound's correct. So we'll be in Tuesday and Wednesday doing that kind of technical aspect of it. And then I believe the schedule has us doing dress runs on probably the Wednesday evening, and
Mm-hmm.
I also think Thursday morning. Definitely the Thursday. So we'll have time to kind of go over it and make sure we know what's what and where the set is and stuff. Because in the rehearsal room, we haven't had a chance to work with any of the set really, so we've got tape on the floor to kind of mark out what we're doing. So it'll be really nice to kind of see everyone in the right place and have everyone get familiar with it. But yeah, it's one of those long weeks. The tech week is always a really, really long week for everyone, the cast, the crew, everybody involved.
This is a production that I saw in 2018. I think it was 2018 myself. When it's a really uplifting show for people. I think people expect maybe it to be more comedic, but it is uplifting at the same time. Does it put everyone in a good mood when you're all singing the songs from it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's got some amazing rock anthems. I mean, name a song from the 80s, and it's in
Yes.
the show. So it's fantastic. We have a live band who are insanely talented. So you're getting the actual full live experience with the guitars and the drums and the bass and all that stuff. Plus, we've got a really incredibly talented cast who are doing a great job with these songs, these versions of the songs in the musical, and they're so fantastically written from them that they weave into the story really easily.
Mm-hmm.
And the comedy in the show that's written into the script is also fantastic. It pokes fun at itself. The show doesn't take itself too seriously, even breaks the fourth wall a few times. So we really get the audience involved, and I think that helps with that kind of uplifting feeling. It gets everybody involved, up on their feet by the time Don't Stop Believing plays at the end. So yeah, we all have a blast. It's always loads of fun. And Nick Winston's direction and choreography as well is is fantastic, and he really gives us a chance to kind of play as actors as well. So that's always really, really good for us to be able to kind of explore new things, which keeps it fresh and exciting for us as well.
No, you take a big risk when you're breaking the fourth wall with a Birmingham audience in particular. When you're out and about, who is the outside of Birmingham? Who is the loudest or cheekiest audience that you get to encounter around the UK?
There's a few spots. I think Glasgow takes it for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember
I can imagine.
Especially the Friday and the Saturday, that was one of the loudest audiences I've ever heard. It was
Brilliant.
fantastic. It was really, it was so great. And we had some at the stage door, which unfortunately because of the pandemic and stuff, we won't be able to do this time around, at least for the foreseeable future. But we'd have people at the stage door in their full rock get up, they've got painted nails and all the chains and stuff and the t-shirts, and they come up to us and say how good a time they had. So yeah, I think Glasgow for me. Birmingham, fantastic audience, really, really brilliant.
Yes.
And Glasgow, I think give Birmingham a run for their money as well.
Oh, I'm sure they do. As I've seen from other productions where they do encounter the audience, a Birmingham audience is a bit risky when you're asking them questions, but they're a very honest audience, really, when they're like that as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's fantastic to see. As I say, this song contains there's loads of huge tracks in this musical. Have you got a particular favourite, or do you like them all?
I would say to say yes, I do love them all. I think there's two songs which are my favourite. The one that I get to sing, which is with Rhiannon Chesterman, who's playing Sherry, "Waiting for a Girl." It's such a jam. It's one of those kind of you could kind of listen to it all day. So "Waiting for a Girl" is my personal favourite to sing. And we have the song. It makes an appearance rather than being a full song in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But "Keep on Loving You" as well.
Fantastic.
And that's one where I'm sure our Birmingham audience are going to be singing along to it as well. There's a funny, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a point where the audience sings along and the character singing the song isn't actually singing it, and it always puts a smile on our face when we know people enjoying the show.
That's brilliant. And were you one of the guys that was performing inside BBC Television Centre's building for This Morning the other day?
Yeah, I was one of them. I was in my awesome leather jacket in that one. We had Kevin Clifton giving a great interview, and he's really, really pleased to be back at the show.
Brilliant.
And we have a chat about how happy he is to be here, and we're super thrilled that he's able to come back and do it as well. As Stacey Jacks, he's fantastic. He's very, very, very talented man. I wish I could move my hips like him as well as sing like him. We're thrilled coming back, and we had the principal cast was there as well, so we all kind of got our opportunity to show the public that the show's great, good fun,
brilliant,
and killer vocals as well.
I've not had a chance to watch the footage from This Morning, so I've only seen a photograph. That's why I wasn't sure who was in the photograph. But that's absolutely brilliant. We can find you on socials under Luke Walsh, and also Luke_Walsh at Instagram as well. We can find the tour at Rock of Ages UK, and you can get tickets for this from atgtickets.com as well. This comes to the Alexandra from the 9th to the 11th of September. Luke, thank you so much for chatting to us about this today.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to this Brum Radio podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and rate us on your podcast app.